Florida Gulf Coast is hosting the tournament. It's the Randy, it's a Randy Grimes Memorial, and I think they had some teams not able to make it. But the one-day event, I like that. It gives us a chance not to miss any school. We'll go down Saturday, play all day Sunday. We'll be back Sunday night. So I think it's a good way for us to start the year. I'm kind of excited about it. Most exciting thing is everybody's healthy. We finally got 5 guys healthy again, and basically kind of have our starting 5. We got 1 senior, and everybody, I would say that I don't think that Old Corkscrew is one of the boys' favorite courses, but at the same time, that's everybody's playing the same golf course, and I keep telling them it's 7 iron, no matter where you play, you just go play golf.
It's definitely a challenging course, won't lie about that, but it's fair if you hit good shots. If you roll good putts, they go in. So hit good shots, stay focused, and it's 36 holes, so play as well as you can for as long as you can. And
Old Corkscrew is a beast in itself. I'm just trying to go down there and put the ball in play, and just the name of the game, fairways and greens. That's all we can really do down there, whole team.
I played Old Corkscrew my whole life and never lived up to my expectations there. It's a daunting course. It's a course you need to go into and just accept that you might not play well.
It's very tight. It's a very tight golf course. You got to be extremely accurate off the tee, and so wherever they put those pin placements, it's hard to access to from some angles. So it's gonna be a challenge, but I think we're up to it.
Old Corkscrew's a good one. It's pretty tough, but it's playable. We played it last year and didn't play too bad, and so I think with the group of guys we got going, and I think we got a good chance to play pretty well.
Chase Levesque is going. We have Chris Williard, Baylor Payne, Tate Smith's finally healthy, and then we got Jake Ludwig. So having Jake Ludwig back and Tate healthy again, I think that's going to be the 5 right now. I think those boys will probably play a lot this spring. They're working hard. They've had a good warm up thus far. Once we got rid of the cold spell, they've been able to get out at LPJ and get some work done. So we'll see what happens.
This group of guys that we have now, it's pretty nice of a group to finish my 4 years off with, kind of the guys I've always wanted to be with. So guys that are willing to work and are willing to put in the time and effort to make my last semester the best it can be.
Just ready to be back, playing a lot. I can say that going into the spring as a team, all of us together have been practicing a lot more than we did prior to the last 2 seasons, so I'm excited about that, see what we can do.
Well, I think we took a lot from the fall season. We've learned a lot. We've all improved our games over the break, and we're going to a course we're very familiar with, so I think we're all kind of really confident in what we're doing, and we're setting up our practice to simulate what Corkscrew's like, so I think we're going to do a good job down there.
Well, the fall wasn't the best we've played, but we're looking forward to playing a little better in the spring. We all played pretty well in the winter and some of our individual tournaments, and we've had some good practices, good workouts, and I think we're ready to go.
They've really seen the difference playing at LPJ on the Hills course, especially because, having Q school and stuff for the LPGA, that golf course is in good shape. It's got pretty good sizable rough, so it's if you miss the fairway now, it's a bit of a penalty. It's instead of just having a dead Bermuda grass, but it would hit it easily. Now you got to think about what you're doing, and the biggest thing that's helped them is around the greens. There's no gimmies of getting it up and down at LPGA. You got to really know what you're doing, and hopefully they've been spending some time, practicing their short game, because that's what we need the most.
I think it was our all-season prep. A lot of the guys, they put in a lot of work, a lot of hours into not only into the golf course but the gym and playing a lot more. And I think the spring's gonna be a lot different. I think we're gonna show people that we've been improved a lot, especially with our workouts and with our work ethic out here when we're practicing and playing.
I've been working on my putting a lot with Coach, just tightened a few things up in my swing and working on my short game.
It was good. I was sidelined with a little bit of a wrist injury, but once I was cleared, I spent a lot of time at the course, a lot of short game, a lot of putting, different things to stay sharp while I couldn't go 100% like I wanted to.
Well, off season's always kind of kind of bittersweet just because it's always nice to go home, but being home in Indiana also allows for not very much golf. But I was able to come down and play in the Orlando International Amateur, and I made the cut down there and had a pretty good finish. So with the time off that I had and then a pretty good finish in that tournament, I'm feeling pretty good for the rest of the spring.
It's not important for me to have expectations. I think the best thing is the boys have been working pretty hard on their own plan of how to get ready for a golf tournament, and I want to see if that works. If that works for them, then we're going to continue to do it. And I think sometimes, maybe the coach, and in the past maybe I've interjected myself too much into how they practice getting ready for an event. They don't practice the way I did as a player getting ready for an event, so let them go on their own. And then the one thing is, after the first tournament, they can sit down and review how it went if they need to make some changes, and that's what we need to do. But I really think it's been good. They've all been in good spirits.
It'll be a successful weekend for Baylor if his driver's good off the tee. I will have to say that. If I hit a lot of fairways, I hope that my irons will be able to carry me, and hopefully I can have another good finish like I did down there last year.
It'll be a very good event if I keep the ball in the fairway and if I'm putting well, I think.
If I stay happy and I stay confident the whole time and I keep my expectations low and just focus on the things I need to focus on, I think that'll be a good success.
If I putt well and keep the ball in the fairway.
Expectations are to play within ourselves, not force anything. Try to dumb it down a little bit and have fun and take it hole by hole, shot by shot, and tally them up at the end of the day. Have some fun.